Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I. It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. Before I do dive in this bitch, I want a big special shout out to all of you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do it is for all you guys, so yeah. And anyway, as you can see, we have here the lovely Miss Yamato herself from Kantai Collection, and very risque position, barely covered but still covered enough so YouTube don't fucking get mad at this. This is nice shit indeed. And the reason I'm showing you this is because we are on part 22 of my build of the 1/350th scale model of the IJN Yamato from Very Fire / Harry Beaver Corporation. And this is the deluxe version kit. And before I do start, big special shout out to my good friend and fellow modeler and fellow YouTuber Jerry Bourget. He was the one who got correct my challenge. I had a challenge of who could guess the signal flags of 2 of my models, and Jerry, you were correct. So big special shout out to you, buddy. You fucking deserve it. You're awesome. And I've been keeping up with your videos, especially your videos on the SS United States. Keep on keeping up with her, please, because she needs to be fucking saved. Anyway, this is part 22. And part 21, I had worked on the majority of the ship's rear flight deck. Now this one, it's a monumental fucking video because we have all of this crap, all this fucking crap, and everything is primered. Everything is fucking 100% primered, and this shit's ready to be painted, bitches. And before we do dive in, there were a few things I did do to the ship herself that I did add to her before I primered everything. So let's go ahead and dive into that shit first, okay? Now, it was mainly gun directors, okay? It was the Type 94A and the Type 94Bs, as well as the Type Ds here and the Type 85s. Now, for the Type A and Bs, they pretty much were done except for this ring on the bottom, which is D11. Now, because there are some decals that's going to go on the very bottom of these, I looked at some informational pictures of both Yamato and Musashi with these things, and the ring was actually mounted onto the tower for which they were on, slightly below the unit. So here is the Type B. You can see the ring right under it. And there's the Type A, and it's got the ring slightly below it too. So I added the rings onto the platforms, and I put the Type A's and the Type B's on. As for these, there's actually 2 different kinds of these. You had the ones that had the full ring, which is most of them, and the partial ring. The full ring ones were mounted here, fucking here, and here. And the partial ring was mounted on each side of the bridge here and on the other side. Now these Type 85s, these bastards, they had the ring on the below it too. But just like the other ones, they were mounted onto their, right below the footing pad. Right below the fucking footing pad. So, there's those ones right there. And there's those ones right fucking there. And it's the same on the other side too. Okay. So, I figured I'd give you that, just give you that really quick. And once I had those pieces glued on, then I got some primer. And I wish I would have had the fucking can up here with me, but it's Rust-Oleum Automotive Primer. It's light gray. And the reason why I picked it, because it works on plastic, metal, fiberglass, and all that shit. And I was reading a modeling forum. Some guy was building what I call multi-medium kits of planes. So, 3D printed, 3D printed parts, resin parts, photo etch, brass parts, plastic parts. And he was trying to figure out what the best thing to do. And their guy said, Rust-Oleum Automotive Primer. Because he says it sticks the 3D printed parts, it sticks the brass parts, it sticks the photo etch, it sticks the plastic. And it makes a good fucking surface for you to lay your paint and stuff down once you're done. So that's what I did. I bought a can of it. It's like about fucking $7. I bought a can of it at Walmart for $7. And I went to town on this shit. First thing I primered was that big old beautiful hull. And honestly, once I primered it and shit, all the detail just pops out. Everything pops out once you primer everything. And once I primered that, I primered all the upper deck pieces, the turrets, superstructure, guns, gun mountings, funnel, radar units, deck pieces, crane, catapults. And once you get in there and shit and actually look, just look at the detail. The primer really, it really brings the detail out and really lets you see the detail this model has. And I knew this model was going to be fucking detailed, but after I put the primer and shit on there, I was fucking blown away at how detailed this fucking bitch really is. Look at the little the individual turrets. There's detail on these fucking things that would be seen on bigger models, but not on this scale. Look, there's detail on these things that could be seen on a 1/200 scale, or even a 1 and 1/50th scale model or something big. So, and then after I did that, I primered the mast, I primered the underpinnings for the deck, the blast bags I have primered, and also did shoot a little bit of white on them. I want to do a little bit of dark shading stuff on them, make these look like they're tan. Primered all the guns. There's two little mini mount machine guns that go up there, movable machine guns, the open air triple mounts. And these things are so fucking detailed too once I actually see. Look at the detail on those things. And that's just a nice coat of primer on them. And all that detail gets fucking picked out nicely. All the cable reels, and if you see the gold parts, that's where it's going to be glued at, on down to the deck. The barrels for your secondary guns, they're primered. The 18.1 inch guns, their barrels are primered and ready to be painted. The sandbags are all painted and primered, except I got to weather them a little bit, do a little bit of texturing and shit on to make them look like they're canvas. The airplane cockpits, the detailed cockpits for the planes, they're primered and ready to be painted and detailed. And of course the sheets of photo etch, which include railings and ladders, and platforms, and all kinds of other shit. Gun stoppers. They're basically like these metal wires that go on the superstructure so the guns can't turn in on the superstructure and fire on her and basically shoot herself. Pieces for the ship's boats, and just pieces for planes. More, positions for open machine gun mounts on the decks. And And of course some more pieces of the railing for the stern. And I did not paint these. The reason why I did not fucking paint those is because those strips in real life were actually fucking brass, and they were nailed, or they were screwed to the deck using screws. There was 2 strips of linoleum on the deck held down with brass strip and brass nails. And so I'm going to paint where it's supposed to be the linoleum, and I'm going to glue those brass strips down. It's going to fucking look cool. And the only thing left that's not primered or anything yet is this bag of small parts, which includes some of the smaller searchlights, the vent, and the jack staffs for both the front and the rear of the fucking ship. I do need to primer these pieces though and get them ready for paint. But overall though, she's getting there, guys. I'd say now she's probably about, I'd say 70% complete. Definitely 70% complete. Lots of shit been going on with her, but like I said, this model is absolutely fucking amazing. Amazing model. Amazing fucking kit. I'm very impressed with the details of it. Beautiful ship. I will say this, the Japanese, when they built Yamato and her sister Musashi, and of course they converted their sister Shinano, they're beautiful ships. Very fucking beautiful ships. Very beautiful ships. Just such a shame that they were destroyed. I wish at least one of them could have been saved and preserved. That would have been fucking awesome. So there you go, guys. This is part 22. Yamato and all her parts are now pretty much primered, and she's fucking ready for paint. But I gotta buy the paint now, and Scale Colors, I found out, is now owned by Squadron Models or Squadron Hobbies. They bought Scale Colors from, I guess Jeff Hearn sold his business to them, and now they make the paint, and they have all the colors I need for this, and it's gonna be about $30–40 when it's all said and done to get everything I need for this, plus the paint I need for the planes. I don't need much paint for those planes because the planes are fucking small, so I don't know how long it's going to take, but part 23 might take a little while, so don't hold your breath, guys. But there you go, guys. That's part 22. Yamato is ready for paint. So there you go, guys. That is part 23. I mean part 22, sorry. Of my build of the Very Fire / Harry Beaver Corporation 1/350th scale deluxe edition model kit of the IJN Yamato. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the fucking comment section below. I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, like the shit I fucking do, hit the fucking subscribe button. Hit that damn notification bell. Never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And until next time, this is Commander Urban, saying that smooth seas and clear skies and happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Be yourselves. Stay safe. And Jesus and the good Lord love y'all very much. Until next time, I will catch you in a warm trade when the hell wind knows. And anchors away, motherfuckers. Yeah.